Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome to another stream today. This is going to be I think my fourth stream ever. So, yeah, deal with all of the technical difficulties and sorry about all that. I was just trying to start up the stream and like I couldn't figure it out, but we should be good to go now. We should be good to go. Jesus, that took a long time to figure out, but yeah. Today we're going to be doing a sleigh day. We have a full day off of work. Girlfriend's out at a concert, and we are just going to be chilling today and having fun. And we're going to be doing some Slayer. So we have the Griffin as a Slayer task right now. So we're going to hop right into that and see how that goes. See how that goes. Mm-mm-mm.
The recharge playlist.
Just going to be there in a second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the shell brain griffin. I don't know how to you pronounce that even today. I don't know if this is the appropriate gear for it, but I just looked some quick stuff up on the wiki and it said that the noxious halberd was pretty good here, but I really have no idea. I've never done this boss before. I only have 11k C just today actually, so let's just hop right into it. Get a couple of kills and see if we can get any of the uniques. Let's fix this. Sorry about that, Jesus. Let's fix the UI a little bit. The UI should be fixing. There we go. And we need to move the hell out of the way of that attack. That's pretty much all I know about the Shellbang Griffin. If anyone has any tips and tricks, let me know. I don't know how to deal with this like mechanic. I think you have to be over a certain weight. Maybe I should bring a shield instead of the... Oh, I don't even have... Jesus, we just died immediately. That's crazy. I wasn't even looking at the screen and I just died, but I was thinking we should probably bring a shield instead. So let's grab a shield out, I guess, and figure this out because I've never killed this before and this should be pretty interesting. So I'm not even sure what my best shield would probably be. Obviously that shield, but let's see if we have any other shields that give us some good bonuses. What if we just search shield? Got rune, shield, dragon square. Shield. Let's bring. I guess the crystal shield would probably be the best, right? Best in slot. Okay, so I guess we have to head back there with the max cape. That was crazy that we just died, like, for no, like, for, literally we weren't even looking at the screen, bro, and then we just fucking died, but it is what it is. Okay, I was trying to figure out the stream and I fucking died, but that is what it is. 200k down the drain, I guess, but that's okay. We're not really here to make money, bro. We're here to get in some Slayer XP and also figure this boss out. I think there's a pet here that you can get, which is pretty damn cool. So we got the crystal shield. Oh, we can't wear a shield with a halberd. Interesting. Okay, I didn't even think about that. Anyways, I guess we'll hop into this again. Drink a potion and melee prayer piety, and we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. If anyone has more suggestions, leave them down. You can't remember the mechanics either. Yeah, bro. Like, what the hell is this boss? It's just a bird. It's just a fucking bird. Got the camera on now. We should be good. But yeah, it's just a big ass bird. 400 Slayer XP for the bird kill. Let's manage the inventory a little bit. Bring that down here. I guess we can't use the crystal shield. What is a pillar frag? Some new sailing item, I guess. When did you start doing lives? I did my first live stream like 2 years ago when I maxed the account, and pretty much ever since then I've been pretty inactive with streaming. I wanted to start getting into it more now just because I think it's something fun to do, especially when I don't have like video ideas to do or whatever. You know, most of RuneScape is just grinding and knocking shit out, and you can't really make a lot of videos about that, so I wanted to interact with you guys more in live streams, so that's kind of why I started to, or I'm going to be starting to do it more anyways. But I am going to be moving my house very soon, and with that, it's going to be a nightmare for videos and live streams, so bear with me, bro. Any gear recommendations for this? Because we're just getting fucking destroyed by a little bird. Oh, good God. We got griffin feathers. I looked these up and they're just like regular feathers, basically. I was wondering if they had any use. I think you have a use for them for like the hunter unique you get from this boss or whatever. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. Let's kill this griffin. How are you guys doing today? Friday, let's go. Time to chill out, relax, and play some RuneScape, am I right? $400 XP per kill, pretty damn good. Rune Simi, Griffin Feathers, Land to Dime, put that in the herb pouch. Quam as well, not too bad. Watch your videos all of the time. Love your breakdown. Let me open this up. Give me 1 second. Pop out the chat here so we can actually read it better. Give me 1 second. Love your breakdowns of all the news posts. Noobish player here, even though I've been playing for a couple of years now. Yeah, it's one of those things, bro, where I'm still a fucking noob, and I've been playing this game for 15 years at this point, and yeah, you never really get good at this game unless you just are like you get good at certain parts of the game. I would say like you can maybe be really good at, say, Corrupted Gauntlet or the Chambers of Zarek or some certain part of this game, but you're never going to be good at the entire game. Like right now I'm good at a lot of parts of this game, but I can't seem to kill this Shellbang Griffin really efficiently. Rune Claws, what the fuck even is that? 7k elk value, I'll keep that, I guess. 2 of them, it's a good drop. That's a damn good drop, bro. We're gonna have to fucking bank soon. We just got here. Fighting the urge to drink. LOL. How's your day going? Fighting the urge to drink, man. I personally drink on the weekends. I like drinking a lot, but yeah, I know it's definitely hard if you're trying not to. I know it's one of those things, like the addiction's a real thing, bro. Chilling this griffin. Some fucking weird ass noise upstairs. Rune cannonballs. I'm trying to see these drops. I've only killed 16 of these guys, so we're trying to see the actual drops. There is some weird fucking noise coming from upstairs. I don't know what the guy upstairs is doing, but it's fucking weird. Let me know if any of you guys hear that. That's fucking a weird sound. That is a weird fucking sound. I know there's a way you can like not have him knock you back or something. Maybe we'll try the Fang out after with a shield and see if that like prevents that. Because I know a certain weight with this boss, but that's pretty much all I know about it. I just got assigned my first Griffin tasks ever right now, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll do it. You know what I mean? Griffin feathers, rune claws. Okay, we'll bank quickly and see, because I want to try some new gear out here. Never been to this boss before. I think we killed it once during the quest, but that's pretty much about it. Rune claws, that's going to be a new thing to add to the alkables tab right here. Let's grab the Fang out and see how that performs in comparison. And we'll just grab a bunch of food because we seem to be eating quite a bit at this boss, to be completely fair. Hey there, No Hope. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday, brother. First time I'm actually here for a live stream. I love the video content, mate. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's phenomenal to hear that you love the videos. I try and post as much as I possibly can, but I've just been really busy lately. From Dalton King, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. We're just trying out the Griffin boss right now. Never done this before, and we're just seeing kind of the best ways of maybe tackling this boss. Like I said, never done this boss before ever, so we're pretty new to this. Oh fuck, we need to move out of the way of that tornado. That's pretty much all I know. No, there's a few cool drops we could get here. One for Hunter, I think, and then the bellies fully, or whatever the hell it's called. I know I could probably be taking 0 damage here, but like most bosses in the game, I like to just chill out and have a good time rather than trying to be the most efficient I possibly can. You know what I mean? We have 126 still to kill, so we're gonna be here for quite a while, quite a little while. Sorry for any of you guys who tuned in. Like, I was trying to set up the stream and then I couldn't figure it out. Right? I'm a YouTuber, not a streamer, so this whole streaming space to me is fucking different. I almost just died there again. I'm not paying attention at all. I'm literally trying to just like AFK this boss, but I guess there's some mechanics that I really have to pay attention to. Why did he just hit a 58? Does anyone know why he just hit a fucking 58 on me? Should I be praying something other than melee? Maybe I should be praying like range or something like that. I have no fucking idea. To be honest, you only fought the Shellbane Griffin once. You're a skiller at heart. Me too, man. I'm definitely a skiller at heart as well. I love just chopping trees, fishing, doing all that type of stuff. I'm always love skilling more than PVM, and it's weird because I've recently really got into PVM. I've loved doing the the raids and all of the Slayer bosses and stuff like that. And I would say, honest to God, Slayer is my favorite skill in the game now. Being a full-on skiller at heart, Slayer is my favorite skill in the game. But I still think out of everything in this game, I just really like skilling. I love how you can get into the rhythm with skilling, and even just like training agility labs, for example, right? You could watch a movie and just be training agility the whole time. I really like that part of skilling. A big 68, yeah, 58, yeah. Fucking hell, man. Why is this little fucking griffin hitting a 58 on me? Get the hell out of here, bro. I forget what my other Slayer task is, but we've been training Slayer all day today. I'll put the thing up on screen right now. We've gained 100k Slayer today so far, which isn't too bad, but definitely could be better. We only got like one Necril task. Other than that, it's just been like garbage tasks, to be honest. I've been going for about 5 hours now, so it's pretty damn bad. Pretty bad. Hey Justin, how are you doing today? Appreciate you as always. Good luck on the grinds. Thank you so much. I don't even really know exactly what I'm going for right now. I'm just killing the Shellbane Griffin because I got assigned it as a Slayer task. And I know there's a few cool uniques that we can get here, but other than that, this is the first time I've ever killed this boss, and I really don't know what I'm doing. So if you just tuned in, you'll see that. I have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll see. We'll see. We still got 124 left on the task, so this will be well over an hour of us killing the Shellbane Griffin. Learning the mechanics as we go, obviously, but I'm really not paying too much of attention at all. Come on, buddy, die one more time, and there you go. Watermelons as a drop is kind of interesting. It's just a random thing. Baskets, watermelons. Are they trying to get us to do some farming here? Who knows, bro? We'll use our special attack. We haven't done that in a little bit. Maybe we can get like a PB or something. Probably not. I think our PB was like 36 seconds or something. 35 or 36 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, sounds fun. I don't know how fun that sounds, killing the Shellbane Griffin on a Friday, but we'll see. We'll see. I've actually got a music festival to go to later on tonight at about 6 or 7, so kind of excited for that, to be honest. But I live in a small town, and they have like this massive music festival that I'm going to later on tonight, so that'll be pretty fun, to be honest. But other than that, we're just playing RuneScape all night. Probably only go there for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. You see that alarm? I have that alarm to wake me up actually in the week. I used to sleep pretty much the entire day, and I haven't shut that alarm yet. Off yet. So it's like, wake up, 2:30. You gotta go to work, bro. Gotta go to work. Every day I shut the alarm off, and I just never disabled it. I don't know why. Every day I'm like, yeah, I'll disable it today, and then I just never do. It's funny, the one time we work early on a Friday, and my one buddy goes to the washroom at work, and he's like, yo, your alarm's been going off for like an hour now. And I'm like, you didn't tell me that an hour ago? Like, bro. What kind of music am I into? This is a blues and jazz festival, not my like cup of tea for music, really, but I like a lot of different types of music. I'm very I'm very cultured in that way where I like all types of music. Like I like the old 80s and 90s music a lot. I like some of the new stuff, but mostly I would say like from the 2000s era of music is where what I really like. That'd be my favorite anyways. Come on, Shelby Griffin. Runescape. I don't know what all these like fragments are or whatever, but I'll pick them up anyways because I'm sure they'll be useful. And I was wondering if these like rune claws were just like a one-off drop, but I guess they're not, so I'll save them so we can elk them in the future. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Shark Lure 2 is something new, but I'll keep that too if we ever want to go for that like shark pet. Not really a shark pet, but like some shark thing that you can get in your POH. So let's go get gear up for another trip. I don't even think it's worth bringing like divines here, to be honest. I'm just gonna bring some prayer pots and a bunch of food again. We'll head back. And we will go to the Shellbane Griffin. 120 kills left, 120. How many have we killed so far? 24, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, give me 1 second here. Pet incoming. Yeah, hopefully. That'd be pretty sweet if we got a pet, to be honest. I haven't got a pet in on this account in a very long time, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Spec this motherfucker out. Don't even know, like, by the way, if I'm killing this efficiently or whatever, right? People always say that I like spam click when I'm killing bosses, but that's just like what I'm used to, you know what I mean? Just click, click, click. Let's see what we get. Nothing. We got a combat achievement though. That's pretty damn cool. Shellbane Adept. So what is that, like 25 kills? Yeah, 25 kills. We're not even collecting the feathers at this point. I think they have a use later, so I'm gonna gather them. You haven't gotten a pet in a while, but you got the Hydra one the other day and was pumped. That's fucking awesome, man. I've killed like over 2,000 Hydra and I didn't have the pet. So what KC were you at? I'm just really curious to know. What is up, my dude? How's your day going? The day's going pretty good, to be honest with you, man. I got the day off of work, and I'm just kind of chilling and having a slay day, right? You know, just hanging out, not really worrying about too much, and just training Slayer all day. So I'm having a pretty good day. How about yourself? 340 KC, and you got the Hydra Pet, bro. Congratulations. That's insane, man. That is fucking crazy. Dude, that actually Pisses me off a little bit, but you love to see it, right? I'm doing good. Just AFKing some Vardoroviz for the last Dragon Cup push. Let's go. How many points are you at, bro? How many points are you at for the Dragon Cup? Oh, fuck me. Looking at the chat and I fucking died. Second time, man. Second time since I started the stream and it's only been 25 minutes. That's actually insane. Lol, lol, lol. Yep, yep. Jesus. Dying at the easiest boss in the game, bro. I should have just titled it that. I should have just titled this stream that. Dying at the easiest boss in the game. Look away for a second and boom, you're dead. So how do I even get back there? I have to go back to the fairy rings, right? My bad. That one's on me, lol. Nah, it's not on you, man. Don't worry. Don't take credit for that. That was all me. I fucking just, nah, that's not on you. That's on me. That is 100% on me. 200k down the drain. I need to like figure it out where I can get my text on screen so that I can just like not even worry about any of that. But it is what it is, bro. It's part of doing this shit. So get this here, get this here. Guess we're good to go back. How much was that? Like 200k, like I said. Oh, that one was only 100k. Not too bad. Not too bad. Back to the Shellbane Griffin. AFKing, right? Well, AFK did a little bit more. Please forgive me. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. It's not your fault. Not your fault. 340 KC Hydra Pet is huge. Yeah, 100%. That's a fucking massive W, bro. I'll show you my KC at Hydra after, like, when I leave this area. It's, yeah. It's pretty depressing, bro. It's pretty depressing. But I was over a year there. Not, like, consistently doing Slayer like I am now, but, like, doing Slayer, doing updates, and just kind of like doing my own thing. Like, it was over a year before I ever got the even Hydra Claw, let alone the pet. So congrats to you, man. That's a huge, huge achievement. I'll keep these raw swordfish, cooking XP, you know what I'm saying, bro? You're at 60k points, but you still have a lot of collection tasks left, all from Vardoroviz. Yeah, man, that's I don't want to like burst your bubble, but like that's like what I thought too. I luckily got the one Vardoroviz task where it was like equip all of the Virtus. I don't know if you saw that in my newest video, but I was able to equip all the Vardoroviz pieces for 400 points, and then there was a few other ones that I got, but like I never got the ring. I never got the Soul Reaper axe. There was a few of them from Vardoroviz that I never got, and it really annoyed me because I spent a lot of time there on the leaks. Probably go 5,000 KC for the claw. Don't say that, bro. Never say that. Just speak it into existence, you know? That's kind of what I've done for a long time. Like, for my last, like, 100 KC at the Chambers of Eric, I'm like, today is going to be the day where I get the Twisted Bow. And then one day it did on March 5th, 2026. That was the day. That was the day, bro. How do I avoid this knockback? Like, I swear I have enough, like, protection or whatever, but I don't know if anyone's, like, doing the Griffin boss or whatever that could, like, help me out here, but fuck, I don't know. I have my remaining points mapped out, but it's just about finding the time when I'm working. Yeah, man. 100%. Dude, for me, the like today, the reason I'm off today, I booked the day off of work because I thought I would still be chasing that Dragon Cup. That's literally the reason I'm here right now, is because I booked today off of work and thought I would be still chasing that Dragon Cup. You map out the points in your head, and some are really RNG based, where it's like it could take you 20 minutes or it could take you 10 hours. And you really don't know how that's going to turn out, right? But I got lucky on a few of them, and I was able to push the dragon rank on, I think it was Monday or Tuesday of this week. You never played Leagues before until this one, and you had a blast. Dude, Leagues, I swear to God, bro, Leagues is like my favorite game mode ever. It literally just takes me back to when I was a child and I was like 12 years old. Just figured out what RuneScape was, and then my one buddy showed me what a private server was, and I'm like, this is where it's at, man. This is RuneScape, and this is, yeah. Leagues is like a private server hosted by Jagex. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, I would say it's one of the best pieces of content that they ever release. My views drop quite a bit. My whole channel does, but I have a fucking blast. I love it. Yeah, it's crazy how many people hit Dragon so fast. I swear to God, somebody did it in a week. Maybe it was 2 weeks, but like, I swear to God, somebody did it in a week. And it's just like, I'm looking back at it and I'm like, how? Even if I was playing the whole time and not sleeping, I personally wouldn't have been able to do that. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense. How was somebody able to do that in a week? Oh, move out of the way, bro. What weight are you at? Oh, Jesus Christ. We just hit a 50, bro. I don't even know what I'm doing at this boss. What weight are you at? You need to be over 40, I think. What does that even mean? Over 40 what? Oh, over the weight for, I swear to God, like 43? 43 kilograms? Is that what you're talking about? I think that's what he's talking about, but yeah, we're at 43. Yeah, Leagues, man, is always a blast. It's always a good time. Like, recently, like within the past few days, I've just kind of like looked over my old Leagues videos and I was like watching them over and I'm like, oh wow, that relic was so cool. I loved it in that moment and it was so much fun. You know what I mean? And it's weird because like nobody's gonna watch that content at all now, but I always have it like locked in like time where I can just always go back and watch how much fun that I had playing the league at that certain moment. And it's such a cool thing, to be completely honest with you. Like, just looking back at it, and it's just like, that was really fun. All those relics that they did in the past, and like in the future, like when I'm looking back at my videos, it's just like, it's really cool. Jesus Christ, we need to pot up. We need to pot up. For the knockback attack. Okay, yeah, 40 kilograms for the knockback attack. I think we have that, but maybe we need to get more weight. Be over 40 pounds. I swear we are over 40 pounds. Is that what it said? I swear to God, we're over 40 pounds, man. But we were still getting knocked back. But jam flex, you know? Shit, we better not get hit or we're gonna fucking die again at the Shellbang Griffin. Just spec this motherfucker out quick so we don't die. I don't want these onion seeds, bro. Drop those to the ground. Jesus, why are you just specking the fuck out of me? Okay, you're dead. Lots of rune claws from this boss that I'm finding, but at least it's really easy to get back here. It's something that I really like about this boss is it's super convenient to get back to. You just teleport to the fairy ring and you're basically literally at the boss. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, I like that a lot about this boss. Deposit. Let's grab a couple. We'll grab like 1 or 2 more prayer pots and we'll just fill the rest of the invo with food. Yeah, I swear to God, bro. Like if you look at my weight, man, I'm at 52 kilograms. Why am I getting that knockback effect? Looks like you have to click on him to counter attack before he knocks you back. Okay, I'll try that. Yo, that tomato needs you to walk every few... Tornado needs you to walk every few ticks to spread the storm. Okay. Your new video has been fire, by the way. I'm so excited for the changes coming up in this summer. Yeah, we'll talk about that in 1 second. And this summer sweep up's about to get huge. I can't wait. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the summer sweep up really quickly. Just give me a second. I'm actually going to head to the washroom real quick. We'll talk about the summer sweep up. I'm going to actually bring that up in another tab right here because that's definitely something to talk about, the summer sweep up. It has been insane, man. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, just give me 1 second. We're going to head back into this so we can kind of AFK it a little bit. We're trying to get this task over with, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's see if we can open up the chat here again. Yeah, so we'll check out the summer sweep up thing in just a second here. So the summer sweep up, obviously the falconry update is really cool in my opinion. Falconry is something that I did quite a lot when I was a kid. I really like the falconry activity. And the fact that they're going to be changing that to just make it a lot more quality of life. Amazing. Aerial fishing, the whole aerial fishing thing I think is really cool too. They're going to make the rewards a lot easier to get and make the whole activity a lot easier in general. They're going to be adding these like stacks of things that you can click on a lot quicker. You know what I mean? I don't even exactly know, but they're going to make it quite a bit easier to do that. And I'm pretty excited about that because it's not really fun. Deadfall traps are going to be making it so you can have 2 of them at once. They have agility changes, right? We went over this. The agility changes. Let me quickly look at this again. Some sepulcher changes, right? And then they're going to be increasing the duration of the worm agility course by 25 to 30%. So it's going to be a lot more AFK. That's going to be awesome because it's going to be finally the AFK way of training agility. Maybe not a fully AFK way like RS3, but it's good. Adding a lot of shortcuts to the game as well. Some Guardians of the Rift changes. one that's massive is the Abyssal Needle. You're gonna be able to buy that now for Abyssal Pearls rather than having to get lucky with it. That's gonna be fucking phenomenal, bro. On my alt account, I went extremely fucking dry for that, and yeah, it was pretty damn brutal. I almost got 90 on rune crafting before I did that. And I was trying to make it an AFK account, so yeah, terrible for that. But we ended up getting it at the end. But yeah, it's gonna be good that you can just buy it for pearls now because I have so many leftover pearls on that account. Same thing for Temporis. They're going to be adding the fish barrel and tackle box for purchase. You can buy these for spirit flakes now. So you can actually use the currency that you get from Temporis to buy some of the rewards, which is fucking awesome. I really like that change quite a bit, to be completely honest with you. Really like that. Oh, Jesus Christ. We're almost going to die again. I'm just looking at the chat. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, wait. You've equipped... wait. Your equipped weight have to be over 40. Maybe that's what's up. Yeah, that's literally what's up, bro. You keep fucking dying. I swear to God, my equipped weight was like 48 or 49, something like that. And we just keep fucking dying here. So I have no idea. Maybe it's like some bug or something. Quickly go back to the bank. At least it's really easy to get back here, man. It's also only like 100 to 200k to reclaim. So no big deal. Especially when you're just literally trying to not pay attention to a boss to get KC. This is one of the bosses to do that, unless you fucking die like I do, but the hell did we just got 10 dragon fucking hides from that. That's awesome. I misclicked that and got 10 dragon hides. That's really nice. Where's my con cape? I don't even have a fire cape? What the hell? Swear to God I had a fire cape, but okay. Unless I lost that fire cape, but hopefully not. Yeah, it's right here. I guess we didn't have a fire cape because we're wearing the shield. Okay, whatever. Back to the griffin we go, I guess. You're hyped for the lantern outside of the minigame. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's something that I kind of always wanted for those awards because some of them were like 10% more runes, 10% this, 10% that. I don't know exactly what they were. We can quickly look them up. So it was the Abyssal Lantern. Let me quickly look that up. Probably gonna fucking die again, but blood runes crafted increased by 20%. That's the Blisterwood one. That's massive. Amount of runes crafted by 10% is the magic one. Redwood one is the essence pouches won't degrade. I feel like that's something you definitely should unlock before 9 rune crafting, you know what I mean? So like some of these are really damn good to just have as like a passive unlock. I think that's really damn cool. Might switch the task in a second because I'm just getting fucking annoyed with this. Trying to read chat and do everything at the same time is just a little frustrating, but we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. 109 kills left on the task. I didn't think I'd spend my day off killing the Shelby Griffin. I'll just I'll let that sink in. You know what I mean? What is your equip total weight? I swear to God, it was like 45 or something like that. One of them prevents your rune pouch DK. Does your rune pouch even DK? I don't think it does. Are you talking about the essence pouch? I think the essence pouch is what you're talking about, but I definitely could be wrong. I definitely could. I've been known to be wrong in the past. Yeah, the essence pouch. Yeah. That's a massive one, right? Because you usually need 99 rune crafting to get that effect, but you don't anymore. That's really cool. Oh, killing this guy all day, bro. This is just depressing. Seems like my stream is on like a huge delay, but I don't know why that is. But it is what it is. Rune cannonballs, and we got the rune scimitar, another one. Lots of these rune scimitars come in. This might be a good way for lower level Ironman to get rune scimitar. If they can even, of course, kill this boss. Jesus. Lots of these griffin feathers coming in anyways. How's you guys' Friday going? By the way, Friday we get to have the weekend, chill, have a good time. You know what I mean? It's always a good damn time. I'm always so excited for Fridays. I usually don't even play Runescape throughout the weekend, but I'm still so excited for Fridays, you know? God damn, this Griffin is just killing us. We're gonna have a lot of raw swordfish to cook up after this, bro. I might switch my task after this and just kind of see what the task is, because this is it's a longer task than I kind of anticipated. 144. I thought they'd be like Scurrius, where you just like knock them out super quick, but maybe this is how Scurrius is, but I don't know. It's good going to see cover bands play. Yeah, I mean there are going to be definitely some cover bands there for sure. But it's mostly just like local shit, you know what I mean? Like local music and random shit like that. But who knows? It could be a lot of fun. Going with my girlfriend's dad. She's actually out at a real concert tonight, so going with her dad, and it should be a lot of fun. Keep just like trying to click these as eating, but I hope this stream shows you guys that like anyone can literally kill bosses, because yeah, fuck that. Your Friday is going great. Just got home from work a little bit ago. About to go open up a case of twisted teas and run some Slayer. Let's fucking go, man. I'm drinking Budweiser myself right now. I think twisted teas are really good, to be honest. They're one of the best drinks. I used to love them a lot back, like a few years back. Twisted teas are really good. One of my favorite drinks, I would say, is a twisted tea. Okay, so let's see. The problem is your equipped weight is not over 40. The armor menu is showing your total weight, including your items in your inventory. Sorry for the back seating. Okay, no, don't be sorry about the back seating. That definitely makes a lot of sense. So what would you suggest I wear? Because like we're wearing like the tankiest shit that I have, basically. I think I'm actually gonna switch the Slayer task right now anyways, and just kind of switch it up. We got the 100 griffins still to go, but I have the other task that I want to knock out and see if we can get something else or something cooler or whatever. So let's just check it out. We got these ones. I forget what he assigned me, to be honest. Okay. Okay. Sure. We'll swap it to a Jad task. Okay. We're gonna go do Jad on stream, I guess, but sure. What's the fairing for this? Nope. Fairing. I think it's at the bottom here. Close enough. So the fight caves are just north of here. Okay. We'll do a whole fight caves, I guess, on stream and see how this goes, because should be pretty interesting. Most of it's like fairly AFK, I would say. Even adamant plate body is heavier. Really? Let's check that out. Let's take an adamant plate body, right? We got this in the thing right now. We have 64 kilograms, right? Put this on. 64 still. On the bank. Yeah, I think he's right, to be completely honest. It's probably just like rune armor and shit like that you would need. Low level type of things, because that's kind of what it's meant for. Okay, so for fight caves, what do we need? We need a range setup. Let's get this. Anguish. Prayer gear. Prayer ring we got on. Got the backpack. Let's see what else we need. I always like to just equip everything and be like, oh, I need a helmet. Arrows. I'll just get like some myth arrows, or sorry, rune arrows. That's what I meant to say. And twisted bow, of course. Boots and a helmet. Boots, helmet. Bring this for the earlier waves. And I guess that's pretty much about it, right? Bring 1 or 2 or 3 of those. I don't think we need anything else, right? I'm trying to think, like, do we need anything else for the fight caves? Obsidian armor is really heavy too. Sounds like a fun weekend though. Yeah, definitely going to be a fun weekend for sure. Going to go see some music, have a good time tonight, and just basically chill the rest of the weekend. Not even log into RuneScape, just have a good time and chill. It's weird. I wish it would never show your coach weight sometime. Yeah, I don't know. It is kind of weird that it does show that, but like I kind of understand at the end of the day. 7 more of these black demons, then off to the next task. That was me earlier today. I literally killed black demons today. What did we kill? Like 180 of them or something like that, and it was just not a good time. I'll just bring my con cape to get out of here. I think we should be on ancients, right? Because in case we need to get some health back or something like that. Fuck. Spellbook to ancient. What do I only have 1 max skip? I swear I had 2 of those. Maybe I lost. I have 1 equipped. Oh, that's what it is. I swear to. Anyways, I'm tripping. I'm fucking tripping. Let's get this. Then we can just quickly equip that for the ancient spells. We need the this. And then we'll auto cast the blood barrage. Okay, cool. I think we're good to go, man. Yeah, we should be good to go. We should be good to go. How many of these do we have left? 2,000 skills, 5,000 arts. It's good enough. Good enough to go for a fight caves run. And let's just knock this out as humanly quick as we possibly can. The earlier waves are just definitely just going to be blowpiping because probably the best case. Twisted Bow definitely comes later though. Do we have auto retaliate on? Okay. We could probably quickly go to the washroom Right, because auto retaliates on and yeah, yeah. Okay, we're back. We didn't die. We're at wave 9. Okay, let's see. Let's see. We got the ranger now. Jesus Christ. Have to do some blood barrage. Or even the blowpipe to get a little bit of health back. It's one of those days. Yes, it is one of those days, bro. 100%. It's one of those days. Full auto cast blood. Get some health back. Should be good to go for the rest of this fight, Caves. Blowpipe's really good at the fight caves. For anyone like learning or whatever, it's a good option. Jesus. I thought there was only one of those guys. Bats are the worst. Got a Bloodvilles task. Let's go. Yeah. Bloodvilles is honestly like one of my favorite tasks in the game too. I don't know, there's just something about them. You get a lot of superiors there, and they're just overall like a decent task. Decent allocable drops, lots of blood runes. Very good task. Very good Slayer XP too. Got our meleeer coming in. Time to go to the safe spot, I guess. Use the twisted bow on this guy, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going for like a speed time or whatever, but I'm just kind of chilling, having a good time. You know what I mean? Trying to freeze this guy. Doesn't want to get frozen. Oh, I was using blood spells. That's probably fucking why, right? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's what Fridays are for kicking back and enjoying life. 100%, bro. Whatever you want to do. I went for a nice walk today, and it just it's one of those things like you got to kick back and actually enjoy life on the days that you can, obviously. So easy. It's funny when I was a kid, like the fight caves were like such an intimidating thing. It's like, oh my god, a fire cape, and now it's just like something that you can kind of sit back and relax at. Really, have a good time. I think one of my buddies recently was asking if I could help him get a fire cape on his pure easily. Even with like the low prayer and the low this, like with the way the game is now, fire cape is like so fucking easy, man. I think a lot of the pressure with the fire cape back in the day was just like prey switching correctly, and it's one of those things where it's like if you can prey switch correctly and stuff like that, it's obviously going to be good for the end of the fight. But I think the majority of the fight is the majority of the fight cave struggle is actually getting to the Jad. I mean, it's not with like the gear I have and stuff like that. It's very simple and easy, but I think back in the day, that's like a main struggle that people had. Got a ranger. What wave are we even on? 22. Okay. Yeah, let me just quickly look at this. Blood builds are not one of your favorite tasks. Oh, sorry. One of my favorite tasks to be, believe it or not, Karasks are great money. Also, yeah, Karasks, I don't not believe it. Karasks are fucking awesome, man. You can get a lot of money at Karasks. I still don't have a fire cave. Get chicken. You still don't have a fire cave. Literally just watch what I'm doing. Like, even with simple gear, like a blowpipe, man. It's one of those things that it's that easy to do now. It's like, if you want to like hop into my Discord, I could like show you how to do it on your account. Like it's easier to do now than you would think. A lot easier, especially with like Desert Treasure 2 done, or Desert Treasure done for the blood spells. Access to prayer potions if you're an Ironman. 70 range. Whatever range requirement you need for a blowpipe. That's about it. You're a noob at PVM. Okay, so you've never died to any of the waves, so you know how to deal with the waves. I honestly think the waves are the harder part than Jad. You've only ever died to Jad. Jad is scary at first because it gets your heart beating. You know, you start sweating. Your hands start shaking. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like it's meant to feel like a hard encounter, especially at first, especially if you're first playing the game. It's meant to do that. The real only struggle with Jad that I can say is switching the prayers correctly. When he lifts his hands up, pray mage, and when he slams his hand down, pray range. You'll see it in, where the fuck are we at now? Wave 26. You'll see it in about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll see us doing Jad live, and maybe that'll help you. Hopefully it will. I personally think Jad is an awesome boss. I wish we could just like camp it one-on-one all the time and just like get 1,000 Jad KC. I think that'd be really cool. And there's like a Jad pet. Like there is a Jad pet, obviously, but like I wish we could just like farm Jad and you don't have to do all the waves to get to Jad. But you get shaky when Jad comes out. Yeah, 100%, man. I still to this fucking day, even on the leagues, I got shaky when Jad came out. I had boosted fucking relics that healed me and shit like that. I would get shaky as fuck when Jad came out. Every single time. It's just something about Jad. He's just like some mysterious creature, you know, that just lurks in RuneScape, and he's just always been known to be this like fucking hard end boss, and it's just that's kind of how Jad is. But yeah, he definitely is hard to kill the first time, but like once you learn the mechanics of Jad, he's actually very easy to deal with. I think the healers are more than the Jad. Like if you got the prayer phase down, it's the healers that are anything to deal with. It's mostly the healers because they heal him so much, he keeps hitting you and stuff like that. You just need to, the way that I deal with Jad is the most DPS as possible. You just try and like kill him as fast as possible and deal as much damage as you possibly can. If not, you want to lure all of the healers over so that they don't heal Jad, and then you just kill Jad off. Get chicken. So my gear is definitely good enough. Missouri and Toxic Blowpipe. I think Toxic Blowpipe is by far good enough. Missouri, yeah, for sure. I'm literally using Blessed Dehyde right now, and we're gonna clear this cave. So if you want, just sit here and watch how I personally do Jad, and you might learn something. I don't know. I honestly think the blowpipe will be enough DPS to just out DPS the healers, but I'm not. I don't know. I really don't know. Did you play the league this year? Yes, I 100% did. I got Dragon Cup just like 3 days ago. You can do a lot of practice Jad fights there, and it's free. Yeah. I honestly think the leagues is such an underrated game mode. Like, it's obviously not underrated, but like for the practice at PVM encounters in this game, it's definitely underrated. Like, you can do so much. Like, you can literally learn how to do the Inferno on the leagues. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, right? It's like you can literally learn how to do something like the Inferno on the leagues. I think it's fucking awesome. Leagues is my favorite game mode, bro. Of course I played it. If you want, bro, watch the entire I have a leagues progression from day 1 to Dragon Cup on my series. I think it's like 9 or 10 videos. You can go and watch that and see how exactly I did everything. And yeah. So once you figure out the prayer switching, the rest of the game clicks. I'm not gonna say that because I've figured out prayer switching for Jad. I personally think Jad is very simple with prayer switching. It's something that you can learn very easily, but a lot of other bosses in the game have different prayer switching mechanics where you have to like pray earlier or pray later, and it's not like figuring out prayer switching. There's always going to be a different encounter with every different boss. That's personally how I've found it, you know what I mean? Yeah, you were able to farm it in leagues. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, you can farm anything you want, any type of boss you want in leagues. I learned a little bit, not a lot, but like I learned a little bit about the Dumamaki Yaddle on this year's leagues, and I think like every leagues forward, I want to like learn a little bit more about every boss. Like, I killed a Yama on the leagues. Did I learn anything about Yama? Absolutely fucking not. Or I didn't learn anything about it because it was just so easy. I just regened all the health back. I learned nothing about it. And yeah, that's the cool part about leagues is you can kind of do any boss you want, but like at the same time, leagues is supposed to be like where you kind of like learn different steps and how you can kind of like play the game and stuff like that. So I think that's a kind of cool part about the league. And I learned a little bit about Doom this league, so that's cool. That is definitely cool. Got a little guy, and then we got the major. Sip a combat potion. Gonna have to heal up again soon. Try that then. Don't focus on killing him. Just focus on tagging the healers and prayer switching. It'll make things a lot easier. I think for your first attempt, obviously you're not going to do enough DPS, especially if you're a lower level Ironman account. You're not going to do enough DPS to just out damage him without the healers. So you're going to have to tag the healers. You want to tag the healers, right? They come up to you and then you just kind of kill the boss and deal with the healers. That's definitely a hard thing to do, especially being a lower level account. And yeah, I think I did it at about 80 or 90 combat, something like that. Maybe 100 combat, something like that back in the day. But it's definitely possible to just do it that way, just by tagging all the healers, let them come up to you. You have enough tank armor or whatever it is, and then you just kind of kill the boss from there. All you really have to worry about in that scenario is if you have enough food, all you have to worry about is prey switching accordingly, and then you're going to be golden. I normally miss a prey switch while trying to tag the healers. Yeah, 100%, man. Like, I literally did that in the leagues. I forget which episode it is, but when I first tried to get the fire cape in this leagues, I literally did that on the leagues. I tagged the healers incorrectly and fucking died in the leagues. when I was gaining health and shit like that back. It is a hard thing to do and to master. It's going to take you more than 2 or 3 attempts. I think my first fire cape, my very, very first fire cape back in pre-EOC took like 8 or 9 attempts before I got it. It was just trying to tag those healers in the right place, bring them back, and then just kill Jad off. And it's something really hard to do, but it's one of those things, once you do it, you feel like you can almost do anything in the game. It's really a cool feeling because you feel like you can like step into higher content. You know, I've got a fire cape, I got the cheese cape. It's cool. It is a cool feeling. You learned a little bit of Doom as well. That's really cool, man. I learned a little bit of Doom. Like I said, like I think I only ever got to like wave 9 or 10 maybe on the leagues. So like in the main game, what's that's like wave 3 or 4 or 5 maybe. Like I could probably do Doom, but like I wouldn't be able to actually get to wave 8 consistently. Like I learned a little bit of the mechanics, but like we didn't have like the proper demonic weapons and stuff like that. So you also learned about Cerberus. Yeah, Cerberus is how do I say this? I feel like Cerberus, to be honest, is one of my favorite bosses. I just don't like the mechanics of Cerberus. Cerberus in the main game is just one of those things where it just drains the fuck out of your prayer potions and your prayer points, and that's a mechanic I personally don't like. I feel like just praying accordingly, and if you don't, you deal the damage. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where like those ghosts that come out don't just fuck your prayer, because that's the thing. Like Cerberus is a really fun boss, but it's like every time I go to that boss, I use like 200 prayer potions. It just fucking, it's not a good time whenever I do that, because I just used a lot of prayer potions, and I'm like, I wanted to use those on other tasks, right? Being an Iron Man, you have limited prayer potions and stuff like that, and that's about it. Cerberus just drains the fuck out of your prayer potions. It sucks, man. It really does. But Cerberus is a good boss to learn on the leaks for sure. You can kind of like learn how, when the ghosts come out, when to pray and stuff like that. Especially when you're not worried about supplies or anything. It's a really good time to kind of like learn the boss. I almost feel like there should be like a learning server in the game so you can kind of practice things. But like, who knows if we'll ever get something like that. I know back in the day we had like those PvP servers, or like those certain servers where you could like hop into a PvP scenario and fight, and I used to do that with my friends a lot. It was really fun. I'd like spec my friends out with Dragon Claws, and like it would just be really funny, because like I'm a PVMer, not a PvPer. And my friends from back in the day that were like super into PvP, I would just spec them the fuck out, and it would be really funny. So it'd be cool if they did something like that. But then again, it's like, are you supposed to spend 100 mil learning a new boss? Are you supposed to do that? Is that what the Jagex wants? That gold sink out of the game? Is that really what they want? I don't know. "99 range, 99 defense, but my problem is most my combat was from AFKing Gemstone Crab at work." There's nothing wrong with AFKing the Gemstone Crab at work, bro. 100%. If you, like my job personally, the job that I have is I work in a factory, right? So like I'm just constantly at the fucking machine the entire time. So like I can't AFK anything at work. And if I could, I'd be doing anything I could. Mining fucking stars or whatever it might be. Like if I could do anything at work to just make my life more efficient when I come home on the computer to play RuneScape, it would be. And if you can do anything, like anything at work, take advantage of that. Do that. That's fucking awesome that you have the opportunity to do that. You already have the 99s, bro. So all you have to do is just master the boss. That's pretty much about it. And I wouldn't start with something that insane like the Doom or the Cerberus. Like I wouldn't start with something that insane. I'd start with something easier, like obviously the Giant Mole or Scurious or something like very simple. Learn a little bit of the mechanics of the fight. Maybe even something like Skitizo, and then like learn a little bit of the mechanics, prayer switching and stuff like that, and then hop into the fight. I feel like that would be the best opportunity for you. What wave are we on now, by the way? 39, not too bad. Alter ring drop. Let's fucking go, bro. That's awesome. Is that on the leagues or the main game? I think that's on your league account, right? GZ, 100%. That's fucking awesome. Even if it's on the league, that's fucking awesome, man. 200 points coming right in. What just eats your prayer? I'm curious. What does just eat your prayer? Are you going to the Dead Men All Stars? The one that's in the US? I don't think I am. It's something weird because like if it was a Rune Fest or some leagues event or some other event, maybe I would have taken the time to go. But because it's a PvP focused event, I'm not going to be going personally. I don't really like PvP in this game. I hate going to the wilderness. Every single time I get a wilderness step on my account, I'm just like, fuck me, I have to go to the wilderness. I hate it, man. Like every time I'm there, somebody just tries. Every single time, every like somebody just comes up and tries to kill me. And I fucking just don't like the wilderness. I don't like PvP. I understand the want to PvP. I used to have a peer back in the day. I made some hobby mauler or something like that a few years back. And this is a really, really sad story. So my entire childhood account, my Runescape account from my childhood, I had like 2 billion GP or something like that on Runescape 3 that I fucking grinded for, right? And then I did the converted that to old school. I think it was like 250 mil or something like that back in the day from 2 billion. Think about that. So it wasn't a lot, but like it felt like a lot on old school at the time. I bought Dragon Claws. I built a pure. I had 99 strength, whatever it was, like 40 attack. Like I had a whatever the Obby Mall build is. I had it, and I would just dominate people. And I had very, very, very low HP, so I would just dominate people in the wilderness, and it was so much fun. I literally remember hopping onto the account at a friend's house one time that like the friends that showed me RuneScape. I hopped onto the account one time. We hopped into the wilderness. It wasn't even the wilderness. I think it was a PvP world. Hopped in there, got a kill in 2 minutes. And I'm just like, this account is fucking broken, bro. I just like dominated everyone. And I'm not a PvPer. It was just such a great account. Hacked. So think about that. Like my entire childhood of grinding, skilling, grinding this, grinding that, all of the money and effort that went into that, hacked away. Fucking terrible, bro. I'm 0 to 2 on my Firecape tries. Really, man? What type of gear are you bringing? I'm actually kind of curious. Like, what are your stats and what is the gear that you're bringing into the Firecape? I'll show you how easy it is, man. In like 20 minutes. Whenever the fuck we finish this game, I feel like it's gone so slow. Scurious will help a lot. Yep, 100%. You're on leagues going for the Vardorf's task. 100%. Nice. 200 points. You love to see it. Love to see that shit. Vardorf's ring, right? Referring to Cerberus eating your prayer. Yeah. I hate that. I fucking don't like that at all. I feel like that mechanic should just be removed out of the game. Cerberus is such a fun and great boss. Why does it have to do that to your prayer, bro? It really doesn't have to. Fuck the ghosts. They can just do damage, but why take your prayer away? Why? It doesn't even make... It literally just doesn't even make sense. Oh, you need to get a shield that's a billion GP to avoid damage? No. And Iron Man have to go to the Corporal Beast? Absolutely not. No. You hate the wieldy, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. I do enjoy PvP and like pure scenarios or in scenarios where it makes sense, but like if you're trying to do a clue scroll, like fuck off. You know, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things, man, where it's like if you're just trying to like hunt some black Chinchampas, it's like why are you trying to kill me for 200k? Go kill a real fucking person who wants to PvP. Why are you trying to kill somebody who's doing skilling in the wilderness? Like, go fuck yourself, man. This whole game is so freaking nostalgic. Yeah, 100%, man. It's one of those things like where it is for me. Like, I was born in 1999, so like for me, it's this Pokemon and there's some other thing. Well, let me think about it. Pokemon, RuneScape. I can't think of it right now, but like it's just those like two or three things that are just so nostalgic for me, and it's just like I listen back to the music and almost start crying because it just is so nice. Oh, Maple Story was one of them, but like I don't think that was the one that I was thinking about. But yeah, like something like Maple Story, the music for that, that's why I always use it in my videos because like Maple Story was just such a phenomenal game back in its prime. You know what I mean? Combat Arms, like all those Nexon games, stuff like that. They always steal my spades. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like what? What? What spades are you talking about? I'm more like 0 to 3 or 0 to 4. I was just starting out. Okay, well, for the fire cape, I'll give you my advice for the fire cape. So basically, what you want to do for the fire cape is if you see the layout I have right here, if I can show it quickly, show the instance, this is exactly where I am in the fire cape. So like for the first like 10 waves, I stay in the middle, kind of just chill and vibe. Then I come down to here, and what I do is mark this tile on Runelight, and most of the NPCs you can actually just fully avoid. And then after wave, like whatever it is, 30 or 32 or something like that, when the majors come out, all you have to do, have a full inventory of prayer potions, pray mage, that's it. If you ever need health back, all you have to do is just heal with the Blood Barrage spell. And that's the entire fight caves. Other than that, it's Jad. And I'll get to Jad in a second. I'll be right back. We're back doing the fight cave still, okay. PKers always steal spades. Oh, the PKers always steal the spades. Okay, that's funny. PKers are always just out to get you, man. Fuck them. 88 range, I had a toxic blowpipe for the last time. For the last one, I had problems with finding a safe spot. This is the safe spot that I personally use. Like I just showed, if we click show, it's right here in the fight caves. Oh, we got one little motherfucker left. Oh, this guy. We can get some health out of him. Just pre-mage. That's the fight caves in general. Old school RuneScape, Halo, Pokemon are my childhood. Basically, man, that's the exact same for me. It was basically just old school RuneScape, Pokemon, and this game called Combat Arms. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it was basically a first-person shooter game that was just phenomenal. Published by Nexon, the same people that made Maple Stories back in the day. That was a phenomenal game. Loved it. You were using Ceridome and Brew and Restore, but I like your prayer potions better, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I think back in the day, I used prayer potions, so I don't know if you were watching like a really old guide or something like that, because back in the day, like a lot of people just brought like a full info of prayer pots and stuff like that to kind of make it happen, but if you use the safe spot right here, for example, right, I can just run back, just like the melee gets stuck there, and then I can just T-bow him all the way down. Kind of helps a little bit. Also, if any of you guys are in No Help's Discord, I can always share my screen sometimes and show you how I handle Jad and prayer switches. That's awesome, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that to help other people out. That's really cool and really kind of you. I really like that. Really like when somebody offers something like that. That's awesome, because that's something I would have loved back in the day when I was going for my first fire cape. He's always got his Discord in the description on that, I promise. It's definitely not an ad. I'm not really active at all in my Discord anymore, so thank you so much. Hardly ever go on there. When I went in there the last time, there was some like random guy like promoting his like progress series, and I'm just like, okay. I clicked on one of the videos and I'm like, this is it, you know, like I don't want to say anything, but like yeah, it was just like, okay, you got your progress series in here now. Promote it if you want, I guess. You've heard of Combat Arms. Let's go. Did you ever play? I'm assuming you've never played it, but like you've heard of it. That's fucking phenomenal. I love when people hear of Combat Arms, because that was like my childhood Halo. You know what I mean? I fucking loved that game, bro. I spent probably about $1,000 on that game. Like I spent so much money on that game. And this is like $1,000 back when I was a kid, where like money was not easy to get. Like $1,000 now would have been like 100 grand back then. Like I could not get money back then. This is like the type of money I would get from my parents and shit, you know, like I would just, yeah. This motherfucker. Wave 48. Ooh, what's my favorite Pokemon game? That's a really good question, man. It would have to be... I feel like the original would be like Fire Red or something like that, but like I feel like my favorite game of all time would have to be Pokemon Platinum. And like it's weird for me to say that because I think Pokemon Emerald is a better game, but like I think my favorite game of all time would have been Pokemon Platinum because I went to the store, right? Like the day that game came out, it was kind of a crazy thing because my parents have a divorce, right? So it was one of those scenarios, I guess I would say it this way, where my dad basically had us for the weekend and he took us out of school on the Friday. That's the day that the game came out. And we were able to just no life the fuck out of Pokemon Platinum all day. And like you gotta remember, we were like just out of the Game Boy era. Me and my sister, we were just out of that era and moved into the DS. So we were already very familiar with Pokemon Plat or Pokemon Pearl and Pokemon Diamond. So we were able to just rush through that game, grind it, get to that like end zone or whatever the hell it was, and it was really fucking cool and awesome. And probably some of the best memories I've ever had in my life, honestly. I remember one of my buddies, I was actually playing a Runescape private server at the time, was just like, "Where are you?" And I'm just like, "Oh, I'm sick." I was playing Pokemon Platinum. That's what I was doing, bro. Fuck killing frost dragons on a temporary game mode, am I right? You've never played Combat Arms, but you've had friends that love it though. I wish I could just go tell you right now to go try Combat Arms out, but it's one of those things where it's like if you tried Combat Arms now, you'd be like, this game is fucking terrible. Like, literally, like, I would say less than 6 months ago, I launched it on my computer and I was like, oh, I've got a good computer now, blah, 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 blah. Let's go play Combat Arms and have a good time. And it's just like, the game's shit now. Like, I don't know, the new owners, Valoof or Valoff or whatever the fuck, the company that got Combat Arms, um, they fucking ruined the game. Like, and they didn't ruin the game. The game was already ruined with microtransactions, and that's kind of the way RuneScape 3 is. If a lot of you know about that, yeah, RuneScape 3, the reason it's ruined is because of microtransactions. So, yeah, the game is just fucking all microtransactions and pay to win, and you can buy a gun that will just kill somebody in 2 seconds. And the problem about Combat Arms, which I think the main problem about Combat Arms, the game itself was awesome. The maps were awesome. It was, in my opinion, above its time for PC. I know a lot of console games were doing like amazing at the time, like Call of Duty and stuff like that. But like for like a game like Combat Arms, like on PC, main PC, it was so good in its time. And it just really sucks to see something like that go. But Jesus Christ, we got a little bat. But yeah, it was a phenomenal game for its time. Oh, we really fucked up there, bro. We really did. Kill this guy as quickly as possible, and then we need to somehow get some health back. Damn, I can't believe I did that. We get health back on the bat. Nope. Oh, perfect. We got a healther. Anyone trying to do the fight caves and they have low HP with ancient magics, these guys are phenomenal for health gain. You just use blood spells on them. Get some health back. Very, very beautiful. Same with this. Just pray mage the whole time. We got a like abundance of prayer potions, right? My dude, I agree with you. I have so many good memories with Gen 4. Yeah, man. I do think Emerald, like I said, I think Emerald is at the end of the day a better game. But there's just something about Gen 4. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know if it was the age that I was born at. But there's just something magical and beautiful about Gen 4. Like, and it's just always gonna be like a part of my heart. Like, I always, whenever I'm upset or something like that, I just put on the Gen 4 music, like at Toronto City, and it just brings me back, and it just like makes me feel like I'm a child again, similar to the Combat Arms music, but we'll get into that later. I have a similar story. The Pokemon Diamond came out. School was canceled that day for some reason, so I got to play all day. One of the reasons it's my favorite game. Yeah, actually, funny story about this is you had Pokemon Diamond, correct? I had Pokemon Pearl, I believe, and my sister had Pokemon Diamond. We got them at the exact same time. We got another funny story. We came home from school one day. My mom and dad are divorced. We came home from school one day. We were at my dad's this weekend, and my dad's always been like a guy, the flexer type of guy, right? Like, oh, I'm going to get you this. My sister said to my dad, oh, like there's these kids that have these things called DSs, and I want one. Immediately, my dad heads to the store and buys 2 DSs. So I get a DS, my sister gets a DS. I didn't even ask for this, right? It's one of those things, right? I think I got some Mario game at first or whatever. The next day we go to the store and my sister gets Pokemon Diamond and I get Pokemon Pearl, and that becomes our Pokemon obsession, and that's pretty much how it happened, right? But thanks to my sister, that's kind of how it happened. It was phenomenal. It was awesome. Really good. You still don't mind RuneScape 3, granted it runs like shit compared to old school RuneScape. Yeah, I don't know if you watched any of my recent videos, but like I recently actually played RuneScape 3. I would say like a healthy amount. I'm gonna actually get back and do it soon. I kind of stopped it like right when the leagues came out, so it was one of those things where like it was because of the leagues that I stopped it, but like I don't know, like it's weird because like even when I try and appreciate that game, and it like for what it is, it's new, it has new quests, it has this, it has that. Like you said, it just runs clunky. It's not a good game to run. It just runs terribly. On any computer, like I've run it on my friends like master computers and stuff like that, and it just doesn't really run right compared to something like old school RuneScape. Obviously, old school RuneScape's it's insanely easy to run, so I'm comparing it to like nothing. But yeah, I don't know. Something about that game, it's really fun, and like in the moment I'm like, yeah, I'm making a lot of progress, but then I look at the quests and I look at everything you have to do in that game, and I look at like, oh, it has no RuneLite plugins or no like support or anything like that. It's just like, fuck that. I don't want to watch some shitty guide made by somebody that's a 2-minute long video and the quest actually is like 4 hours. Like, no, I don't want to do that at all. Like, fuck that, man. I'd rather like AFK sailing on my alt. Get some health back here. Awakened Vidorvis spanked me on lace, bro. Me too. I tried it once because I watched some like video on it because I was like, oh, 200 points, easy task. Watched a video on it. I'm like, okay. And then I just tried it, wrote those 200 points right off. I'm not doing this in leagues. I'm not doing this in the main game. Fuck that. God damn, I feel like this fight cave's taken forever. I guess I went to the washroom a couple of times, but like, fuck, 52 minutes? I feel like the last one I did was like 30 minutes. Hmm? Let's go. Let's kill this guy. Got a ranger. Range. We need some health back, obviously. 4 o'clock, eh? We gotta go out in a few hours. I don't really want to, but it's gonna be fun. Jesus Christ, I'm not praying fucking mage. We're really gonna have to heal here. I'm not paying attention. Imagine dying on the fight caves at like wave 50, 56. Be awful. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's get some health back here. Hopefully. A little bit of blood spells magic. Hopefully we can get some blood spells off this guy to 99. We'll lure him over here. Easy. Okay, since he's lured, quickly gonna use the washroom. I will be right back. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, let's get some health back. This is the longest fire cape I've ever gotten in my life. God damn. Okay, majors over there. Health back from this guy. Easy enough. Okay, we're good to go. We are good to go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Kill this guy off. You're dead, bud. And that Canadian accent coming in. Oh, we gotta kill this ranger quickly. Easily. Easily. Kill this little guy, the little bat. Kill off the major quick. We are on 58. How are your guys' nights? How are your Friday nights going? Is what I meant to say. New viewers in chat, how are the Fridays going? Kill these two blobs off, and then, yeah. Debo them down. Oh, we got a bat, I think, still left. Yeah. One kill, one shot, done. Actually, we should probably kill the ranger first because he's going to be dealing damage, right? The whole time. Mm-hmm. How has this fight cave been 60 minutes? That's insane. I think my last one was like 32 or something like that. I think it's just because I've been chilling, going to the washroom, not really caring about time at all. Oh, fucking hell. Got a major right here. 1 second. Okay, we should be good for this. We'll kill the ranger first, I guess. Now you guys will see how we could easily do the fight caves. Because some people were obviously struggling with it, and that's completely normal, and that's okay. Took me a very long time. Okay. Dead. What is the next one? We got meleeer, 2 meleeers and a major. Very easy wave. Oops, we wrong prayed. We might hit some damage there. 48 right to the face. Jesus Christ. Just not. I'm a noob. I'm a noob. I'll show you guys how easy this is being a fucking noob. I'll just AFK this old guy, and then I'll get my health back from the meleeers. Easy as that. And the next wave's 2 meleeers and then Dread. So I'll put this on with the blood spells, auto cast until we get our full health back, and that's pretty much about it. Yep. It's literally that AFK. I went away. Come back. We'll come back. Come back to this. And we'll pot up again because we're going to get some health back. And that's it. Just AFK this until the final round. Pray mage. Oh, Jesus Christ. We might have hit a... No, that's the guy that's going to be where Jad spawns, the yellow guy. So we're going to fight this guy first. Might as well put rigor on at this point. We have abundance of prayer pods. And wow, here's where it goes. Here's where the Jad spawns. Let's go. Here we go with Jad. Pray mage. He's lifting his hands up. And a prayer range. He's lifting his hands down. It's literally that easy, bro. Again, prayer range. 77. Pray mage. And already the fire cape. 25k Slayer XP, bro. Denying the healers. That's a combat achievement. You love to see that. Another one, 2 for the fight caves. Okay. Let's quickly get another assignment from Duradel. Oh, bro, Abyssal Demons. I guess it's time for me to edit some videos. So yeah, that'll be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it as always. Thank you. And we will catch you in the next stream. Thank you.